No, I'm good.
You might not stand in there.
Is there a problem with me standing here?
Good job if you're there and I can't watch both of you at the same time.
Oh, you don't need to watch me. I'm just observing. No, I'm good.
That's how that works, really. Keep your hands out of your pockets for me.
I'm sorry, what? I didn't...
Hands out of your pockets. Can you see some identification, please?
No, ma'am.
It's not really how it works. I can't have you on a traffic stop interfering with mine.
Oh,
I don't mind the videotape. It's not a problem, but you're now
if I stand up here, I'm quite a ways away. I'm not trying to interfere. I'm just observing.
Take your hand out of your pocket. Okay, I need to see some identification from you. Take your hand out of your pocket. Don't make me tell you again. Seriously, I don't know what is in your hand.
There's nothing in my pocket. Hey, do not touch me.
Listen to me. I need to see some identification right now.
Am I being detained for some reason?
You're going to be in just a second, okay?
What, am I suspected of committing a crime?
Right now, it is a very big officer safety risk when you're standing back here.
Okay, would you like me to step back over here? I'll step back over here.
You can go, why don't you go over there? You want an audio videotape?
No, how about I stand right here? Is that okay?
Let me see. Take your hand out of your pocket.
My hand is not in my pocket, man. You need to be, let's be cordial, okay? I'm being cordial to you. Be cordial to me. Do me the same favor.
I've asked you several times and you won't listen to anything I've asked.
You haven't asked me. I'm not required to show you my identification.
You are.
I absolutely am not. It's not the law that I have to work.
Sure, okay. Put your hands on your head. I'm going to pat you down and make sure you don't have any weapons, which then lowers my safety risk, okay?
Am I suspected of committing a crime?
Right now, you're worrying me because of where you're at and what you're doing.
Okay, I've offered to step over here. Is that okay?
That doesn't get you out of my concerns,
I'm about 50 yards away from here.
Listen, here's my point. I'm trying to explain to you and do my job. I can't focus on you and focus on her simultaneously.
I will stay right over here, okay?
That's not.
I'm just observing like what's going on. I just like to record.
The problem is you being right here, her being right there. I can't focus on both things.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
you won't let me do my job.
I'm just standing watching.
Standing right here behind you.
I'm just observing. Just observing. I haven't come any closer than right here.
Take care of that.
What's this officer's name here? What's your name? You are T. Green? And what's her name?
I couldn't even get her out of
Okay.
When she's done, you can talk to her if you'd like.
I didn't ask to talk to her. I was just observing. All I was doing was standing here. I'm not sure why she's so belligerent with me, actually.
What's up?
She doesn't, just stay over here. She's real paranoid about people watching her. I don't know what the problem is. She's saying I had to give ID and she wanted to pat me down and stuff, which she actually grabbed me too, so.
She assaulted you?
Yeah, she assaulted me.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's the problem here? Excuse me?
I have no idea.
So, do you think maybe you're kind of blocking the road. Do you want to come in here and we can chat?
I'm going to leave my car right where it's at because I legally can.
Okay, well I can legally stand here. Is that okay?
That's correct.
All right, thank you. Why don't you come up here? Why don't we stand up here? That way they can't get us any trouble about it. She demanded I take my hand out of my pocket. Then she grabbed my arm and said that I needed to put my hands on my head for a pat down. Do you know this is Boise City Police? Do you know the situation with them? You don't know any issues with them or anything in particular? Dude, do you have your phone?
I don't need to go on your present. I don't like you doing that.
What's that? Just to be clear here, I never went past here. We're about 50 feet from the stop over here. She just pulled in at a gas station. Looks like a fairly routine stop. And just observing, I just saw her pull in here. This is in Boise, Idaho. Right down near the Cabela's. We now have 2 officers here. So what do you do for the Boise Police?
I work in the Patrol Division.
So you write tickets?
Yep.
Is that pretty much what you do all day?
Check calls for service and arrest people.
And you what?
Arrest people.
For what do you arrest people? That's like a job description now, or?
Well, what do you think police officers do?
Well, according to you, they write tickets. That's kind of what I'm asking you.
No, you told me I wrote tickets.
No, you just told me that's what you do.
What do you think police officers do?
Well, that's kind of what I was asking, giving you the opportunity to tell us about. I'm trying to be. You told me you write tickets and that you do patrols and arrest people.
I do.
How long have you been on the force?
11 years.
So you must have got in right out of high school or college or something. You don't look much older than me. What's that?
How old are you?
Me, I'm 28. Yeah.
Nope.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm older than you.
Old enough? Is it like the once you get past a certain age, you're not supposed to ask kind of thing?
Yeah, I just choose not to answer.
Oh. Ooh, it's getting chilly out here. Cools right off here after sunset. The camera's shaking around a little from the shivering. Can I ask why you're here?
Can't I be here?
Well, that's not what I asked. I'm just curious why you're here.
Because she asked me to be here. But I can't be here legally, correct?
Well, that's not what I asked.
No, I answered your question. Now I'm asking you a question. Can I legally be in this parking lot?
Well, I don't know about how you're parked. I think I would get in trouble if I parked there.
My
But
parking is not the question. My question is, can I legally be in this parking lot?
you would have to answer that. I know your car's obstructing traffic, so that legally I don't know how that stands, but what's this officer's name?
That is Sergeant Sperry.
Sergeant Sperry. Sergeant Sperry. I never said I wanted anything. I was always just observing. You're Sergeant Sperry, is that right?
Sperry.
Okay.
You want to take your hands out of your pocket?
No, I'm good.
Are you done?
Am I done with what?
Whatever it is you're trying to accomplish.
I'm just observing. If you guys are done, I mean, I'm certainly not holding you up. Yeah, I'm just observing. I am a little concerned We may be contacting your office because you did grab me.
You have the ability to do that.
No, you absolutely don't.
Take your hands out of your pocket.
You assaulted me, ma'am.
Continue this conversation. We will continue to do this. You're leaving.
You can leave. You're welcome to leave. It's fine.
Interfere with police business.
I did not interfere. I just want to be clear on that. No, you don't have the ability. You actually grabbed my arm. That's assault.
It did.
That's assault.
It's not.
Yes, it actually. What would you do if I did that to you?
Trust me on this one.
Just answer the question. If I grabbed your arm, how would you respond? Wouldn't you say I was actually pretty gentle with you, considering you grabbed my arm?
Did you do what I asked you to do?
I don't have to do what you asked me to do.
You kind of do.
No, actually, I kind of don't. No, I kind of don't. That's why you're saying kind of. No. I'm just trying to clear up the air. I was polite.
Out of your pockets, you do. I'm very cautious about when.
I understand why you're cautious, and I don't think I was doing anything to encourage, to suggest that I was being overtly troublesome. I was standing at a distance, and you can ask me to take my. I'm trying to encourage politeness among you guys. You don't walk up to people that aren't suspected of a crime. I understand that, and that's why.
Talking to you is trying to explain it to you.
And
you and I may disagree
and here's
about this,
I understand, but here's what I'm trying to explain to you. If you guys want respect, you need to treat people with respect. You came up and demanded I do something.
I did.
You assaulted me.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Okay, we're done.
Okay, you have a nice one. Don't. Go. So that's Sperry. Where'd the other gentleman go? There's a third one that showed up here. He didn't actually ever come over.
Call your wife.
And
have her go into Cabela's.
okay, I'm gonna run into the store real quick, and I'll be back out in a minute. If you want to come in, you can do whatever you want, or you can go let them know what's going on too, or we can just both go this way. I don't care either way. I think they've gone, but I'm not sure. They may have drove around back. Well, that was interesting. It's fascinating to me. First of all, I just want to kind of make note of the fact that the officers are insistent that I do this or that, and I have to do it. She says, that's not the way this is going to work. You're going to do what I say. And I wasn't trying to be threatening. Sometimes when I get excited, I get nervous. I can be a little bit belligerent, but these people need to understand that they have laws they have to follow. We're allowed to observe them, and it's a good thing that we observe them. And we have the Constitution, we have the Bill of Rights, we have a foundational system of justice and liberty and accountability, and it's important that we start holding officers accountable. And there's this attitude of by looking at a police officer, you're threatening them. By thinking about looking at a police officer, maybe you're threatening. By having my hands in my pockets, I was very casual, very laid back. It's not like I was trying to, gather close to the officer's stop or anything like that. And I was just watching, and it's a little disturbing how overtly threatened people respond to something that's so simple. And it's nerve-wracking to film. It's nerve-wracking to take a stand on this kind of stuff. But these people need to understand they need to follow the law too. That they need to be respectful. And if they want respect from us, from our children, from our families, if officers want to be respected, they need to make sure that they're behaving respectfully. And that's kind of what the point of this is about. Is they should be comfortable with being photographed or filmed. They shouldn't be doing anything that they wouldn't want filmed. And I'm sorry for all the shaking. I'm not that nervous. This is a little nerve-wracking, but it's actually because it's getting cold out here. So anyways, this is Gavin, and that was an interesting stop. and went down fine. You know, I didn't give any ID. I didn't follow all the rules. I didn't try and completely resist everything she wanted either. But that was kind of freaky when she grabbed me. That was pretty nuts, and definitely over the line. You know, if I had attempted to do that at all, it would have been met with very serious response from an officer, and they shouldn't do the same to us either. Assault is assault. I realize, you know, I'm not saying that I was hurt or anything like that, so much as that it was pretty distressing to be grabbed like that and kind of have my arm pulled on, and that's concerning. That shouldn't be the norm. That shouldn't be tolerated in officers. Treat people with the same respect that they want to be treated, and hold people accountable. Take a stand, and don't let police, don't let federal government, don't let Border Patrol, don't let these people break the law. We need to be able to stand up, and we need to know when to tell them no. No, I don't have to follow all your orders. You know, no, I don't have to give you my ID. This is not Nazi Germany. This is America, and I'll treat it as such. Take care, guys.